Matt? Yeah, that dude ain't coming.
Why is the lobby closed off? Kate,
I didn't close it.
what the hell is happening?
But why would he invite us here and dinner and then just leave?
Showing green a second ago. Alright. I remember seeing the bad guy making some sort of contraption, and it really zoomed in on it, and while it was being built, it looked like a mannequin with a woman's head turned to the side. So I'm guessing one of the two mannequins of a woman are going to have a trap on them.
Footsteps.
And they're getting closer. Watch out.
Ooh, it's a good thing I didn't click.
Jamie!
I was sitting here and I was like, I'm waiting until I see who it is. I'm not swinging until I see who it is. If I had clicked, I would have clubbed her with an ashtray.
Thank God.
I'm so glad to see you guys. We have to get the hell out of here.
What happened when the wall closed?
Demet killed his groundskeeper.
What?
Right in front of us.
Dumet?
It's a setup. He was wearing a mask, and I know how that sounds, but I'm not joking, and now he's after Aaron, so we need to move.
Wait, hang on. Where's Charlie?
I don't know. We got separated.
No way this is happening.
You know, so when our bodies wash up on the other side
Are
of
you
the lake,
fucking
it's
kidding me?
plausible deniability. Bodies dead.
Jesus,
Dead.
shut it up!
Bodies dead. 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 Dead.
What was that?
Is that a real eyeball?
This... It's fake. A prop, or from an animal or something. It has to be.
No way.
Oh, it's real. It's fucking real. I told you. This was all too much.
Did we just
Let's
find
get
Aaron?
out of here.
So I don't know what it was, chat, but I think the fact that I did not mess with those animatronics for a time period, and then the footsteps came down the hall, I think I dodged a bullet there. I don't know what the bullet was. I don't know what caliber it was. Might have just been a spoop, it might have been a dead character, but I feel like we dodged a bullet by not mucking with those.
Oh, it's locked. What's going on?
The door I came through is locked too.
Dumet! You wanna play around? Get out here. Right now. Let's fucking play!
You're very intimidating. There's Charles, who fell through the chute into the basement, and his lighter rolled away from him a little bit. And it appears to be gone. It appears that someone came and picked up the lighter. So he does not have a source of light now. Oh, is he in a jail cell? So,
I've got to get out.
find a way out of the basement. Alright, first search our little room. Examine.
Jamie! Hello? Jamie!
So even if he can climb up
I'm
there...
okay!
Even if he could climb and pull himself up that, there's a very smooth chute and a locked door at the top. He probably can't get back up that way. What's this?
Oh, shit!
Electrified? Oh, no. Is it like a tiny flame? Is that what that was? Cage key. Oh, that's convenient. Alright, so this is the character that also had like a credit card he could use to jimmy some locks. It's not giving that as an option. Right now, the only option is the cage key that we just got. Some dead person laying in the woods. Chicago killer victim 2, cause of death, abdominal injuries. Victim's teeth have been removed? What? I hope they were at least already deceased before that happened.
John Doe number 2. I'm assuming you've read my report on the first one? Similar MO, unidentified male with multiple stab wounds. Looking at the lower abdomen, the wounds are consistent with those of the first victim. The shape of the entry wound suggests it's a strong probability that this is the same murder weapon. Looks like we've got a souvenir hunter here. This time the left ear has been severed. Clean incision. Probably a scalpel or a razor blade. Very tidy. Nice job, actually. Very little bleeding. The deceased had probably been dead for 30 to 40 minutes when this was done. This differs from the earlier MO. If you remember, that John Doe was still alive when the teeth were removed.
Ah!
That would have created a lot of noise and mess.
Ah!
This guy is learning.
Okay. So, this evidence here seems to be about a different set of crimes. So the question is the killer on this island, or is this just like fan stuff for another serial killer, or was he this other serial killer in the past?
Dang 3 whole years. Happy to be here.
Hey, Dr. Indecisive, thank you. Happy to have you. KD Logbook. General Contractors. Oh my gosh. Jan 17th, 2017. Most of the crew have arrived at the island, moved all the equipment to the hotel, met with the hotel proprietor, Mr. Belknap. Next day, on-site assessment has begun, excavation has begun in the hotel basement. 3 days later, illegible. About 10 days later, work on the first and second floors going as expected. Some equipment has gone missing. Filed a report and requested replacements via Mr. Belknap per our contract. 3 days after that, James Kelly has left the project, left a note citing an emergency, didn't contact me directly, written report to fellow. Left, okay, so I'm guessing James Kelly was killed, but he made it look like the guy just left. 2 days later, first set of moving walls have been implemented, acquired a copy of the blueprints for Mr. Belknap. 3 days after that, started work on basement ceiling supports. Tomorrow, illegible, illegible, illegible. Can I turn the pages of this book? I can. Feb 18th. Bobby has left me high and dry here. Second loyal guy to leave me this project. Bar renovation began. Illegible, illegible, illegible. March 1st, basement plumbing has been completed. Second floor renovations to be completed next week. 2 days later, bar renovation complete. 1 day later, project efficiency is good. If this continues, we'll meet the agreed date. A couple weeks later, illegible reconstructed, all moving walls completed. March 20th, signal receivers installed. More reports of missing equipment. Third replacement request filed this month. March 25th, project completed at agreed date. Proprietor is requesting additional work on the spa area beneath the hotel. Only a small skeleton crew are still on the island, so we will conduct an additional cost assessments whilst waiting to hear back from Kelly. Next day, received correspondence from Kelly. Skeleton crew remaining. Laura, Monica, Ryan, Frank, and I will move forward with work on the spa until the crew returns. Next day, Ryan has left me a note saying his mom isn't well. I'm sure she died years ago. We'll see if Mr. Belknap will allow me to contact him. March 29th, Laura finished installing the tannoy system with Mr. Belknap. She said she wasn't feeling well afterwards, so he offered her one of the rooms to sleep it off. Haven't received any correspondence from Kelly about where the rest of the crew are. What's a tannoy system? Okay, hang on a second, chat. Define tannoy system. A system of loudspeakers used to make public announcements. Oh, okay, all right. So that's what he's using to play, like, the fake children crying recordings. What is going on? Let's see, this is 1 day later. What's going on? Laura hasn't come out of her room, and Monica has just left. I can't contact Kelly. Tomorrow I will return to the mainland with Frank and Laura. This job is ridiculous. That's it. And we saw a flash when we turned to that page. I think we just unlocked some kind of useful knowledge.
What the hell was that?
Okay, we've got what looks like an electric lever. We've got a door with 3 lights. That's possibly the other side of this door. I don't know. Hold on. No, I don't see myself in the camera, so it's got to be somewhere else. Okay, I can't interact with this door. Alright, so the only thing that I can interact with is the lever, which might shock me or something. All 3 lights went out. The door opened. So it was like an electronically sealed door, and turning off the lever opened it. There's a doll tied to this door. A door there with no light, and a door there with a light. Alright, so I got 2 options. Touch this door. That does appear to have wires going to it, but those wires lead back to the door that got opened. So by that logic, if... Oh, and there's the lights up there. Okay, so I think this is safe. Okay, safe to touch. Safe to touch, but not open.
Back for you.
Okay, then by process of elimination, only thing left for me to try to mess with is this lever. That also appears to have locked the door behind me. I can't tell what this is, so I'm nervous. Oh, it's like a viewing slot? That's where I came from. So that means that when I was reading through the logbook, the journal, someone could have been looking through that viewing slot at me. Is this like a giant water heater, chat? What do you think? Boiler? Can I hop over this? I can. Seems like I can only try the top right drawer. Alright, so there's a lever there with an electric line on the wall. It goes around behind these things. Hold on. I'm looking at the line to see where this goes. It goes back through that way. I think you had the card option. Oh, did I overlook that? Hang on. No spoilers, though. You're supposed to let me be stupid.
Hey, look, it's the Tree of Birds. How are you today?
I found more bubbles. More of those weird coins. Alright. Well, I feel like this is gonna do something good and bad. Also, I see some little flame pictures on it. I wonder if someone was in one of the water heaters and we just started cooking them.
He makes funny noises.
He's electrified. So the door has electricity running through it now. What the hell? Alright, hold on. Just walking near these doors. Can't interact. Can't interact. Okay, so we have to go in there.
Spicy?
Okay, real quick, the floor here kind of reminds me of the floor in like an auto shop There's like the slats on the bottom, and they'll open up, and then you can like reach up underneath someone's car and like do repairs on it without having to lift the car up. I'm wondering if that's gonna open up. Oh, cigarettes.
Well,
Nice.
hello, gorgeous.
And then we fall
Praise
through
the
a trap.
Lord. It's real.
They're poisoned.
This is gonna be the best cigarette of your life. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Now he notices his lighter is missing. Wonder if that whole room he's in is gonna start cooking. Oh, the mannequin behind the bar's gone.
Praise the Lord.
What's he doing?
Don't stand on that, that's obviously a trap. Gas. Imagine if he had lit the cigarette.
Hey! Hey, hello! I'm here!
Okay, I immediately would run toward that and try to pull the lighter out of that thing's hand. All right, that's my thought right now. Because it might click it.
What are you doing? Go. Go.
Stop! Please! Stop! Please!
He already tried the grate. Try the door again. I don't know that either of these are gonna work. Okay, try the grate. Fine. Was there a right answer there? Did the other people see that on the camera?
Such an unpleasant way to go.
What?
I have to wonder how the group will fare without their leader. Mark and Kate clearly want to be truthful with each other, but it turns out that Kate has been hiding something from Mark.
All right, so hold on. Thinking logically here. The 2 times I pulled on the grate, it didn't budge a millimeter. The door, he went up to it and reached through it before, when the slot was open, he reached through it and couldn't reach the thing to unlock it. So he couldn't even open it at that time. Then when he tried to force the door, he was able to open the slot a millimeter and then it closed again. But it's like, even if he gets the slot open, he couldn't reach the lever. So, plus the murderer guy was right on the other side. He could have like just stabbed him or something. If I had to do it again, maybe I would try the door twice and see if maybe he could like take his coat off and use his coat to pull the lever or something. If he could just get the slot open. But do you want the spoiler? Okay, so if you want to tell me the, like, not spoil anything in the future, but if you want to tell me how the thing that just happened a moment ago in the past could have gone, that's fine. That's fair game. But if you don't tell me anything that's going to affect the future.
Maybe even trying to hide it from herself. And how do we feel about Mr. Dumet's lovely animatronics? I think they're rather clever. Some of them look very realistic. I wonder where he sources the parts. It would only be fair at this stage to offer up a little hint to even...
You had to try the grate twice. Really? Because he pulled on the grate before the room got set on fire. Then I pulled the grate again after the room got set on fire, and it didn't budge at all. Like, it didn't jostle in the slightest.
The odds. What do you think?
Yes.
Let's take some inspiration from the works of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Apparently, our friend Herman Mudgett was so enamored with Sherlock Holmes that he borrowed his surname. Here. He has a brain of the first order. He sits motionless like a spider in the center of its web, but that web has 1,000 radiations, and he knows well every quiver of each of them. I hope that helps. You'd better get back to things. Best of luck.
Yeah, that hint didn't help at all. Okay, so they saw.
I could have saved him.
I could have saved it. Why would you say that?
What? What the fuck?
Wait, you hear that?
Yeah.
From down there. What if it's Aaron?
No way.
Damn it.
It's another trap.
It's the only way out of here. So we're going to find out.
Who are we playing? Oh, her. Okay. Flashlight. Sandwiches. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Prime's a huge help.
Is this a good idea?
I don't see any other options.
Think the grate twice only becomes an option after the burners are lit. Yeah, no, you're right. Because like after the burners were lit, it said greater door. You click one, and then greater door again. So the thing is I'm just trying to think of the logic behind that. Like I tried the grate once, and it didn't budge a millimeter. I wouldn't have any reason to think trying it a second time would have a different result. So I'm just saying, like, you know, usually these games give you some kind of hint, and sometimes you miss it. Like it gave me a hint on saving Aaron. I missed it. It gave me a hint on saving Charles with the scythe contraption, and I understood it, and I succeeded in saving him at that time. I'm just saying this thing with the fire room, I don't follow the logic of how I was supposed to have known that.